Even on a busy day, the town of Lacoochee, Florida is quiet. On this Sunday morning, it's sound asleep. Half a mile off US 301, Lacoochee's downtown is a few abandoned buildings and the U.S. Post Office. A one-time lumber mill town, the Cummer Brothers sawmill closed long ago. But one artifact of the era remains, the Seaboard Airline Baldwin-Tampa main line, now CSX's S-Line. To we rail fans and the train crews, downtown Lacoochee is really North End Lacoochee siding. Maps and timetables show that Peter Demon's Sanford to St. Petersburg Orange Belt Railroad crossed right here, but no evidence remains of that. Lacoochee's slumber ended and railfanning for the day began when the radio crackled to life.
SXTQ 60325, 8 inches, SXT 7362, got a clear north in Lacoochee, southbound.
The Florida Central Jeep 7 was a surprise, apparently returning from repairs in Jax or Georgia. I attempted to give chase, but even with the slow order at Vitus, I could not get out ahead of him.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 825.9.
Plus, US 98 in Lakeland has become a traffic light garden. I grabbed a Coke and a moon pie at the Circle K and headed to downtown Lakeland. All through the 1990s, the federal government was handing out money to cities that wanted to renovate their Amtrak stations. Lakeland went one better and built a brand new station on the banks of Lake Mirror right downtown. Lakeland may be the nicest Amtrak structure in Florida. With passenger lobby above and taxicab and bus drop-off below, riders are poised to walk right out to arriving trains, like Amtrak 91, the Southbound Silver Star. Today it looks as though they're pulling it backwards, with coaches first, then cafe, diner, and sleeping cars on the rear. I hear there's been a policy shift on this at Amtrak. My chasing mojo was way off today. I couldn't even catch this guy by the time he got to South Lakeland. I did find Foreman J.D. Judy with 2 track machines headed for Auburndale. CSX is doing big track work around McDonald Connection. The radio barked some good news, a southbounder coming off the S-Line. I set up on the Vitus sub at milepost 854. Q453 is crossing over Interstate 4, one of 4 overhead rail crossings in the city of Lakeland. Hearing Mr. Judy, now in Auburndale, he is giving permission to Amtrak 98 to come through his work order there. 98 is coming from Miami and will take the Canyard lead at Auburndale to go toward Orlando on the A-line. Power switches on the Canyard connection, and this 2-lane Polk County road will prevent me from ever seeing Amtrak 98 today. Chasing mojo has totally forsaken me. Hayne City is where I would have caught him. The first sighting north of Auburndale, Hayne City is an orange juice town. The old coastline depot has been beautifully renovated. The train order signal mast still stands. Hayne City is where ACL's branch line to Lake Harbor came into the main line. I did a double take when I saw the derailer protecting the main. No wayward cars are going to roll past that. The Lake Harbor branch was busy enough in 1927 to warrant the building of this overpass, so motor car traffic could get to the downtown area, including the passenger and freight depots. From this overpass, the Lake Harbor branch went south to Lake Wales, Frostproof, and Clewiston. Platted in 1885 and named Clay Cut, inhabitants persuaded the South Florida Railroad to put a passenger stop here, and in exchange, they would name the city for Henry B. Plant's engineering chief, Colonel Henry Haines.
And we have a clear signal at the south end of Hayne City for number 9725, Amtrak 767.
Well, apparently Amtrak never knew about the deal. This is Amtrak 97, the Silver Meteor, not stopping at Hayne City. There's been no passenger service here since the SCL days. At milepost A829.4 in Haines City, Florida, this is Danny Harmon, out.